NPP will never ever accept responsibility. Not on this earth, not above, not in heaven. Never ever. A being see that. Arabiano, the games they play is to apportion blame for their failure. The reason why their party is suffering, struggling, the reason why their party is dying or dead, they have to apportion blame to somebody, not to themselves. For them, they are saints. Abronye anybody biya, wuntu binye she. Justin Kodria nye she, Ekufado ni baomya nye she, eye NDC fwo, ena ema ye party ni conform. Eye NDC nti, ena ye party ni say. Likewise, 8 years ago, they told you say, Russia-Ukraine war, Israel-Gaza, COVID-19 nti, ena economy no, yadi e-levy ba, yesi di no, inflation che no. Now so NDC ba, all these things are still ongoing, but you have seen, Enuma NDC eye. The CD keeps stabilizing. And now you can say $1. Asat yama be 10 point something. Dum so omwa solve. Your economy no age na. Gold board is performing. Mampeni Mahama is doing an amazing job amidst all these global tensions. But these are the things that NPP for the year. Excuse. HM will say, these are the reasons why we have not performed in 8 years. NPP blogger, Bigscout Prempa oti Germany. Nema asentwamoa. Omo doson. Bema sebi ontimi emmo ni kwate ho ban. Wanya Germany atena abanhwe nkwada nti se owo na owo. Waba bonten akasa. Ne problem ne sen ya o se an wapeja na de. Na opeja aye bo ni body wa mo na dwen. It is sebi you na dwen ni nyansa ofom because all Jimmy muscles no when timi anye me brain na nka ho. The brain so body ne so but adwen ni so. Ase kosrokobo. Aye, or say, aye, NPP, on TSC say, Kevin Taylor, supporting Kennedy. Na mu say, Kevin Taylor, and egu ye party no. Mu say, NDC, and eke kiti boom. Mu say, and fine kosia, ne ref is say Kevin Taylor name or a card-bearing member of NPP. If you care to know, may card share say, Kevin Taylor name wabo fighting. Kevin Taylor say he will never ever denounce you the NPP or your member. Ebesine Kevin Taylor me say onye NDC ni or your card bearing member of NPP. NDC card the onkura bida. So when you sit down and try to blame Kevin Taylor for your failure, understand the fact say Kevin Taylor is a member of the party or a party ni ye and until that say party no go out there and do your homework and yes sir ebe gu ebe koso go. Yentie sempoti ya Bigscout aka na yen dive deeper.
Ano mo komanim eye NDC and is yentimi anka ye ho ambom na ye mo obi te say eye your friend saying Kevin Taylor ekika ye tribomu a eye agenda bia o ma settle ya to because NDC for ba ye Yewura Mahama ba ye omuntimi nye hwe etino esan say omuntimi nye hwe ntino e wo say omuntimi ekika eye NPP for ye tribom etino de busan wo say enye nwanwa say Kevin Taylor ebe support eye Kennedy enye nwanwa say enne Kevin Taylor wadi eye Kennedy atem edina for a few pole nwotwe munie ema Kennedy mpo edini ko gina court sa brantie we wo gu nanim asododo Kevin Taylor na Kennedy edini ko gina court wa America for lawyers ahodo sa brantie we gu nanim asono enye onwanwa se enne sa brantie we aye no ho se all support eye Kennedy against Bawumia enye onwanwa o eye agenda itumi aninda ho na yenka ye humbom si yanka ye ho ambom a sabi NPP e better opposition for many years Oma sheda yusu Kevin Taylor se ne be ya empapemu beba NPP nim ijasembe na yenya ba eye akosu amenu akwakoka enwanwa akwo we sheda twantro emana kwakwa ese wakwa asamboni bi e de afa Kennedy home, all because of say yenyaba akusua sewa or support Bawumia. It will make also akeke trouble say ya na NDC afa home. Because the NP before ye kaya hu boma ebusua hu e de ma NDC. Se NPP se 2024 about 20 ekwato ye no. Anka NP before ye kaya hu bom ye kaya hu bom pa anka NDC for timi we need da. But esan to kwa na ewo ye ntemti no. Hwe Bawumia kura timi e force ye konya 41. So imagine say anka ye kaya hu boma anka NP before kibetimi atra sa abano. But esan sabi watimi wakame Bushri makeka ensema hodo NDC fo binu takra wojem ene nsema ekoso ntino ebusua se yama ye ni anda ho wa hwe betin opposition the see 2024 no e betimi asi 2028
se regions mako miensa se mo ka mo hubo mu a mo ye more powerful echen regions mako 13 sa na oka eno nkoda nchen o se Bawumia enya 41% last year there be Bawumia enya 38%. Don't forget that emawre fee Bawumia enya 41%, Bawumia enya 38%. Let that sink in. Menonko otrimu na tiasie. You see, this is the reason why NPP you can never ever rise again. And you can never ever solve your problems because you don't sit down to look within. You are looking without. You are looking outside. You are blaming somebody instead of blaming yourselves. Same with Jimmy, we try balancing mismanagement in tea. And a Ghana for Apple Party no. You are there blaming a single person who is a member of your party. Say, is that person tea? And a party no echo form. A agenda. And a NDC ashishe. Ediama NPP. Na sebi you and young one say Kevin Taylor support Kennedy against Bawumia. Now me permit he last. Now me catch them will say, if I had no other option, now say me choosing between Bawumia and Ken, I would have chosen Ken. Because to me, or a much more better a Bawumia. So to come and sit down and talk this nonsense now, Montias here say kwasi ampani ya okase onte Ghana ote Germany o TTF na Bawumia si ye we emfa ne ho onko so bi amna na Bawumia mutu ye we emfa ne ho amna no onfa nya hwe enka ne coat enka ne shirt because ne nkwada be almost be 7 Ghana ena ne nkwada ne tia na se one ne nkwada ne tia ensemfo bi se nko nka ede tia ahokyera nka obefam no ka enye beteba no now so esan say wanya Germany akotena aban na ehwe ne mama ne nti mu amoti Ghana de yesi tiafi krampo chemu a obekire mu say an omu a esi tiafi no eye much better eche omu a ema bo currency eye stable and eye titi petrol so titi bibia so a munya asetena pa because onti Ghana hobi ahokyere mo fa mu in 8 years under NPP Jimmy for we amfa bubi o ka so say Mahama ebaye onye hwe. Mahama ebaye onye hwe. Sebio uye Ghana ni wote Ghana winim nia akoso since January. Se time wa na NPP kwasi ampani we na ban ne party efra bemu na dollar bako eye plus 15 Ghana cedis. About 2 years ago, Ekoya could do 17 plus almost 18. I can say this is say, Ibesineka NPP and a toa soa, anka a $1 to almost 30 Ghana cedis or ample more. Mampani Mahama ba, in less than 1 year, dollar are dropping and they are saying $1 to 10 cedis and some coins. Ibium The free senior high school system wa enko free entimi am manage NCC ye ba ya ye say no. Ene Mampani Mahama etimi asa manage na ne naso. They are paid the caterers. The food is now much more better than before. And so on and so forth. All in less than 1 year. Ebiom prison for feeding fee. Mampani John Dramani Mahama etimi atum. Ebiom ene Ghana abese Cuba. For so many years, you people have heard of Cuban doctors. Because Cuba for doctors ebedo swama, they used to export. And I said they export doctors to other nations. And now make was a give and take. The question is, what have you got to offer as a nation to get value out of what you are offering? Enti under Mampani Mahama so nurses abedoso Ghana must say Ghanaians are about to export nurses to countries like Grenada to go and help them build healthcare services near there. Nina ababaye possible under the good leadership initiative of Mampani John Dramani Mahama. Ibiom under the NPP, now your gold reserve was sold down to nothing. It was the first time where the Central Bank of Ghana, a boka. Don't forget. And in less than 1 year, Mampani Mahama etimi at the gold border back. Ama ye can't reserve wa Ghana wa bebre kwa. Ama say Nigeria and Puni Kenya for say they are also about to copy the leadership style of Mahama to pile up their gold. Say the naira and shilling will also become stable. Courtesy of Mampani John Dramani Mahama. Ofanko nsawom kwan in 8 years was neglected. Enkofri di hunska any bibia nanso ekwan no enkofri entimi anye. Mampani Mahama ba in less than 1 year. And so hu pokuase nsawom kwan na you be shocked. And them say ya totin. No, in less than 1 year of Mampani John Dramani Mahama's leadership. Mahama eko China, where Timi Ayese, say Ghanaian goods are ever China. Tariff will be any subium. Nese goods unswa a free China ever Ghana. No tariff will be any so. Meaning say goods are now going to be cheaper in Ghana because Ghana hano ye kra nearly free China more than the US and the UK and those other nations. No. Mampani Mahama has been able to achieve all this in less than 1 year. I can name and count and keep counting. Crofro Market, Eshasi and Dakufo, NPP Abamba, NPP Abanko. Now don't tell me say Nadientina Mahama and Sunya the first 4 years no. Where's the Crofro Market? NPP nya tumia, NDC nyuma omontuaso. It is a NDC so bad. Enuma one shall see ya. Omo ntimi awia NPP anto aso no eno na MPP na ya na almost beto aso now so this time on Mampani Mahama say there be Crofro Market no I need to complete it ama ena ye ka say Crofro Market is almost completed Ketia phase 2 yesi swame interchanger enkofu anfa ye je say ye ntimi an complete in 8 years no Mampani Mahama in less than 1 year work is now ongoing. And you sit there in the media, look into the people's faces. Esan say ubu Ghana for say Ghana for jiminti. Tell them say Mampani Mahama eba yi onyeshi. Na sebio say Mampani Mahama nyeshi between wa oti Germany. Abrochire any Ghana near oti Ghana. Omu hwan na ewo say ehu. That's the question. Yemfa ni say Mampani Mahama eba yi onyeshi between kwasi ampani ya oti Germany any mo Ghana for oti Ghana. Why na nko se okache ni yonko say Mampani Mahama eba yi onyeshi oti mantwea na wo kan kwasi asem. Whether Germany abonten so I will say kraman and na wo kan kwasi asem say what dream no. Kevin Taylor a single person etimi egu NPP. Edim papa mu aba NPP mu dia. Then it tells you how great and how powerful Kevin Taylor is. Minia, this is why the NPP they can never ever solve their because you see The first step in problem solving is to accept the fact that you have a problem and to look for the solution. But when you sit there and say you don't have a problem, and I say problem you keep pointing fingers, then how do you solve that problem? Jimmy and Kwasiasem, Jimmy Sem. Now they sit in the media and talk rubbish and nonsense. Listen, when mo party egu, the earlier you sit down and solve your party's internal affairs without involving the NDC, the better for you. Because the NDC na any problem, they will never ever blame you, the NPP. They'll solve their problem internally. It shows maturity. It shows how matured the party is. Can we say the same for you people? The answer here is no. So, the more you blame Kevin Taylor, the deeper your party will sink. But when you come to the realization and begin to blame yourself for, then you'll be on the way to finding solution. I believe I am talking to the wise and not to the stupid. Before I go, doom so I am confident me and fix it in 8 years. And as let me say in 4 years, because Esan said Mampeni Mahama is solving it in the first 4 years no. Now doom so be anyhow. Eti doom so and confident me and fix it in 4 years no. Mampeni Mahama and the less than 1 year I fix it doom so. Then you sit there in your corner and tell me say Mampeni Mahama eba yi onye she. I believe Ghanaians have always been and will always be the judge. Aha. And medemu ebisibidi the chairman Freemind. Enjoy the rest of your time and I'll see you in my next video. Makram.